I thought I'd tell you all about Mr. Harris's chickens. And in the background you can hear one of them. That's Clara making a racket. Here we have the chickens. They like to be in my garden, and sometimes they come to the back door and peck on the window trying to get some bread or some corn. This chicken is called Speckledy. She's just about the biggest chicken we have. She's the least friendly. She doesn't like being picked up. This is our prettiest chicken. She doesn't look very pretty in this picture, but this is called Sophia. She's Sophia La Hen. The grown-ups will get that joke. And she's a beautiful Colombian black tip. This chicken is a breed called a magpie, which just means it's black and white, and her name is Florrie. And this is Clara, who's making all that noise in the background. The chickens like to come and see Miss Howells and I if we're having a cup of tea on the bench in our garden. And here we see Florrie has jumped up trying to get some bread whilst the other three crowd around. This is where they're supposed to be. Near my garage is the chicken area, but they like to come out. If I don't open the gate, they tend to fly out. This is their house, which you know is really called a coop. Up at the top there, by my compost heaps. I have the chickens by my compost heaps because the chicken poo is good to put in the compost and really help with all the plants. I've lifted up the hatch and here's inside one of the nesting boxes, and there's one egg. Well, that's a bit disappointing. We normally get 3 or 4. Sometimes the chickens sleep in the nesting boxes, which is a bit naughty. This is where they're supposed to sleep. These 2 nesting bars are where they're supposed to spend the night, holding on with their claws. I'll make sure I lock up the chicken coop every night to stop the predators getting them. The main predator would be the fox and the foxes that live nearby. In this picture we can see one of their sources of water, a bucket that I've buried into the ground and keep topped up with the watering can. Also, this bucket's good because the rain catches rainwater as well. Here's another water container and their main food area. I don't leave any food out at night because I wouldn't want rats to come along. But actually, my cat likes to spend time up here and he'd catch any rats that came along. At the back of the coop, we have a covered area that's really dusty. Even in the winter it stays nice and dry under there, and the chickens like to roll around and have a dust bath. But where are the rest of the eggs? We normally get 3 or 4. I wonder if they might have laid an egg up at this top part of the garden, the wild part of the garden. Let's have a closer look. It looks like there might be a nest in here. Can you see right in the middle of that ivy? I think there are 2 eggs in there. They've been nesting in there again. Lovely and quiet and warm and dark and private. Another 3 eggs. I look forward to some poached eggs or scrambled eggs for breakfast tomorrow.